Of course, it's not like they are not gonna be agents on the ground. My agent alipo, okay? Komano afuna tidongoso lake lizikhala looneka bwino whether ndi pa constituency koma ikhale looneka bwino tika anthu akalembesa akupanga ma interview ku constituency zikhale zonena kuti zili clear bwino komano ine for me I will tell you kuti yapa constituency ma member of parliament aitenga ngati yawo and umaziwa so ma member of parliament amakhala ndi ma connections awo ndi anthu awo so mwina anthu ena amene sana vote zingazimezi yazo.
I've been seeing the news and I'm like, why are these people also acting like kids? I think this is a matter of Kudi. Kani, let's settle it once and for all. At DPP or abange sit in my leaders and this karaguti malamula kuti zugenda banja and then finalize it.
Exactly.
Now Kuma needs to know his place right now and maina vision also atenge udindo ndikupitiliza komosa ati kuti ina ndipasa udindo lelo ndikupita kuchita kunduzo so that you are not supposed to
avena kulankhula dawawa
inu yonse mukuyenera zimene muyankhule zonse sitizitengera to account because you are not the one to speak on this matter. I feel that's not like angokanga songa kuti ndanthu osaphunzira amene akuziyendesera zinthu because I'm sure even when they were choosing this new leader now they were supposed to know kuti malamula amaenda mwakuti ndoti fesi tikuyenera kusankha munthu wina zakuti zisanapange. Hello guys, it's Ngugi International right here on Podcastmalawi and this is emergency meeting. And of course, I have my lovely co-host.
Cardinal Henry here.
I always say lovely. See you.
I'm lovely. I am.
Yes, you are. So, as usual, this is a podcast where we talk about different things, matters of interest that are happening in the country and as well as across the globe. So, this week has been a lot. I feel like a lot has happened this week, but maybe let's talk about Valentine because I feel like matters of love are also matters of interest. So how's your Valentine?
It's love month and then this was a love week.
Yeah.
Because and amene amasada za chikondi amanena kuti ndi mwezi wa chikondi.
It's a month of love.
Yeah, it's a month of love.
I feel like February is actually very cute.
And pa 14 pamakhala pa climax so pano pachani. Pa za
chikondi kuti zone sekere kugulu.
Marifuza za Valentine yanga.
But how's your Valentine?
No, I was away. I traveled. I was away for work and then
Okay. Tell me how you.
I have to do something for my queen.
Your wife.
I have to do something for the queen. So I bought something and then I organized what is in Peze because I left on Wednesday, which was a Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So I left early in the morning. My wife was grumpy because she wanted me around. But then I was like,
can you imagine?
Yeah. So I went there. It was Kumangosh, and then the following day I got a parcel.
In Mangosh.
Yeah, and it was meant to, of course, to find me on the same Valentine's Day. Yeah. But I think with some logistics, it got me like on 15th. But then, so my Valentine was good.
But at least you managed to get something and give something, which is good.
Yeah, of course.
Which is important. It's not always about, I feel like Valentine is not always about, I think ladies make it seem like it's always about ladies. But I feel like it's all about appreciating your loved one, which means it could be anybody, and also you need to give so that you also get.
You're not in love yourself. Huh? You're not in love yourself. You are in love with someone.
Exactly.
So you don't just expect to get.
Yeah.
You should give also.
I think that's how it should work.
In a way, Valentine.
I feel like it went well.
It went well.
Yeah.
Mwalandiraja.
Guys, I'm a gift.
Angat.
Mandra message.
I'm a gift and guys but
Komano, I think to those that were not able to buy something, Komana kwani sotumiza message.
But then also, Antali Bendrama Kanga. Maybe the least you can do is say Happy Valentine's and maybe write a sweet message. And what else can you do?
As my galero, sweet message mungangoirandira.
But I kind of feel like it's really a heavy day for single people, to be honest, because there will be a lot happening. No, because in that moment, I feel
love
like
is in the air.
Even if you would not want to feel like it's okay and stuff like that, you will still feel like maybe I'm not loved enough, But so I think it kind of like messed them up a little bit. If you're single on Valentine's, I feel like it's really tough because you'll be seeing people getting flowers, chocolates, and you actually know nobody's coming to give you anything unless if there's a secret admirer that's like, oh, maybe they just want to spoil your day. But like, I think it's a tough day.
I get it. But ngati simunalandire kena kali kose pa Valentine limbikirani. Chaka cha mawa.
If another message ya Standard Bank.
Inaenda message ya Standard Bank inandifika we love you. I'm like, we love you.
Sana urumizeni kena kali kose.
Standard Bank, you need to send your customers something. Maybe airtime. Not just a message.
I'm very with muwako.
Nanga, we love you.
Yeah,
maybe send us a package, a t-shirt, ya Standard Bank. So that we know you love us, you appreciate us as your customer.
Valentine is and that's
what I'm saying. Exactly. I feel like Valentine's comes with a lot of emotions, to be honest. But then there's this thing I don't know about. I feel like you can find. Let me just say me, my partner. I would get him anything or plan everything for us. But I don't know how I look at getting a man flowers. I kind of feel like a man doesn't really deserve flowers. You can buy any gift, but I don't think it should be flowers for a guy. Yeah, you can, like females, of course, we are flowers, so we deserve flowers and we need flowers. You can, get us flowers. But buying a man flowers, I don't know. This is just up to me. I kind of find it, it's not, I don't feel like that works.
Hear from the comment box.
I kind of feel like any gift is okay, but not flowers for a guy. I don't know. That's just me.
Get him a perfume.
Yeah, you can get him like I'm saying, anything else. But flowers, I feel like women actually are the ones that can get flowers.
Get a new wallet.
Oh yeah? Ooh, hey, madam is doing that. Not I know what wallet you see yet. My man needs a new wallet. So that was so thoughtful. That's cute.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's gone. Valentine is gone. We can move on now to Moyo Bidilile. If you were sad on Valentine, don't worry. 2024, there's another Valentine.
2025, maybe.
Oh, 2025, yeah. Maybe it's gonna be a wholesome Valentine for you. Yeah. So, it's not all of the Valentines that you get something. And this one time I can't my understanding sometimes your loved one is not in the country, or maybe there's already something that is planned to say, maybe I'm not gonna do this now, but this is what I plan to do later on. So Komantu kangobando sanja inajijo ceremony ngati kuti you are the most unloved person on earth. But anyway, that's just about Valentine.
Yeah.
But let's move on to serious matters.
Tinaona kuti tisangofikira ku serious.
And not because also there's been so much flowers. There's been so much flowers this week. That's why we're like, let's.
Oh yeah.
It still matters of interest. Matters of the heart.
Because mwina sana kwanese fortunately mwina economy wise sana libwino. So we as a meeting we have to tell you guys what it's tough out there.
Yeah.
And the economy is contributing to other people's failure not to do something on Valentine's Day. Bad.
We should also be understanding. They love you.
They love you still. Let's hope so.
Let's hope they do. How if you didn't receive anything on Valentine? That means you're not the girlfriend. That means the girlfriend received Valentine.
No way.
You thought you were the girlfriend, but you're not. Hey, the memes that were there. And I think on the 13th, I was actually posting a lot of memes of Valentine because I couldn't stop laughing. But on the actual day, I was like, no, this is insensitive. It might actually be people going through this.
Yeah.
I don't want to provoke any feelings. I don't want to provoke any feelings. Because for me, I'm like, hey, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
It's not that deep. But yeah. So talking about serious things now. I think recently I've just seen the report that money is in from Israel.
We've been cashing out. Cashing out.
Foreign currency jayamba kufika.
Oh yeah. We talked about this when the one of the reason the government of Malawi has accepted to this deal, it's because of the Forex. whereby akufuna kunena kuti tizikhala ndi ndalama yakunja kuno. We know kuti sitimagulisa zinthu zambiri, and then we rely on the forex, and that's why this was an opportunity for us.
But as much as still that's the case, though, I think I saw I don't know if it was in the newspaper or just a meme online, that I think it was just a cartoon, though, a description of before devaluation, to say there was still no foreign currency, and now they've said they're trying to do ABCD, but there is still no foreign currency. But I kind of feel like it's true, you know, but at the same time, I think we're going to get there. Maybe.
Of course.
Also, this user opportunity is one of the ways of actually having foreign currency coming in the country, and we're gonna get there. But it's not an entire solution.
Of course, it's just one of the one of the things that we need to work on. We need to invest on, because we are talking about exporting outside. So iyoyo ndi chimozi mwa chinthu chimene tikutani tikupitisa kunja chimene chikutibweresera ma foreign currency, because tili ndi ku I read pena pake kuti magays ena ake achani green belt greenhouse limited, they have exported about 65,000 worth of green paper and all that, you know. So it means that we are improving by and by, pangono. And for me, I think this is what we wanted, kuti tikatumiza anthu kunja kuja foreign currency khale kubwera ku Malawi kuno idzitithangatira, because zinthu zambiri zimene timagula ngati Malawi sitimagula m'makwacha. Okay, last time tinali ndi ndalama zambiri mbiri zoti tinakathogula mafuta, koma since mafuta sitimagula ndi makwacha, we are unable to buy because we were lacking forex. So izizi zizibangisa kuti ma forex reserve athu adzikhala kuti ali ndi chani aliko ndikena kake kuti
tidzikwanisa our money has lost power. Then zoti ndame yomweyo kaikha 1 million Malawi kwacha, ukaisintha $dollars ndi ndame kuchebabe. You get it? So that's the other thing of course, the devaluation has really affected so much. But I think as we go, I feel like we're gonna stabilize soon.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, so I think talking about Nkani, because tukamba zoti forex kubera facha anthu amene apita ku Israel.
We exported our Malawians.
Pirisa kunja labor. Okay, so timakamba Nkani mene like 2 weeks ago kunena kuti boma la Israel lanena kuti mutufuna 200,000 from your country, and in the next 2 weeks we want you to send us like 10,000 kuti tuone kuti you are committed to this. Ndeti mafusana kuti kodi zili pati, kodi anthu ayamba kupita 10,000 jataifikira and all that. Okay, until nkati mwa wiki mweti timamva unena kuti they've been working on agreement kuti pakhale government to government agreement, which kwa ife ena afeti mati kuti zinthu zazimango chitika panalibe agreement zinthu ngazimenezozo. So now it's good kuti even kazembe wa Israel ku Malawi kuno, unfortunately sakhala ku Malawi kuno, amakhalira ku Kenya, analankhulapo nena kuti this will help. Chimene chikuthandizira agreement chimene kuthandiza ndichonena kuti akuti icho sama fees ena amene ma migrant amalipira kwa machani kwa ma labor agents. Okay, so we are talking about lessening the burden from the migrants, from the people that are interested to go. Okay, it means unena kuti at least pali ma fees ena akamene tikudziwa kuti achoka, of which ineyo maganizo manga manena kuti we have to make sure kuti izizi anthu aziwe kuti ma fees ake ndi ati mwana njolenga choti anthu asapeze zoti akulipiraso.
Yeah, but then also on the government to government decision, it's also very political, because these guys, you understand?
That was just a proposal.
Yeah.
Right? Because they are looking at how is this program going to benefit every Malawian?
Yeah.
So that member of parliament, I think he was just proposing kodi tipange bwanji kuti zinthu izi zipindulira Malawi osati amene akukhala mtown okha komano ingakhala amene ali kumudzi ziafikira motani.
Even though I feel like it would still be a best way to do it, because there is now every Malawian will be able to if you know that you want to go to Israel and work, you can be able to register through all this.
Komano ine ya constituency yo ine ndikoza kuikwacha fayina kuti I feel like my MP afuna use ngati ya campaign.
That's what I'm saying, good for the party ikhala political on the government to government. Exactly. That's the only disadvantage of it, to say alowelelamu.
Of course it's not like they are not going to be agents on the ground. My agent alipo, okay? Komano afuna tidongoso lake lizikhala kuti looneka bwino bwino, whether ndi pa constituency koma ikhale yooneka bwino bwino tika anthu akalembesa akupanga ma interview ku constituency zikhale zonena kuti zili clear bwino bwino. Koma no ine for me I will tell you kuti yapa constituency ma member of parliament aitenga ngati yawo. And umaziwa so zoti ma member of parliament amakhala ndi ma connections awo ndi anthu awo, so mwina anthu ena amene sana vote zinthu ngazimene ziyazo. But for me I will tell you kuti last time I mentioned kunena kuti if we can put it down by district level, by district council, kunena kuti district council ikhale yoendesa izizi. But district council budget si panopa tinapanga decentralize, kutanthauza kuti pamakhala ma member of staffs representing different ministries. Okay, kuli trade, kuli chani, of which I believe kuti pakwena pakhale so labor office ya pa district council. Okay, so anthu amene ajawa, they can work with a member of parliament, they can work with my TAs, komano tisapite down to the member of parliament. Zero out and zero.
I feel like on the DC part, I totally agree. I think maybe that's a better way to put it, because on the constituency, as much as, I mean, it's okay if they can use it to the advantage, but as long as I'm talking to Ziga.
No, for me, I'll tell you, I say, once we know akakwisa ntchito chinthu chochoti ndicha open ende akuchigwirisa ntchito ngati choti chimuthandizire iyeyo, because ena will take it as kuti ngati simusativotera atu ife ndesi mukhala ndi mwayi oti mupite ku Israel. You see,
it means anthu ufulu palibe
akaya
and pala anthu ena asa amene anali mwina analeka ma active members achinyamata achipani chomwe chinaluza which MP aja pano
amaziwa
anthu amene
sangakhale ndi mpata
yani nakuti
inu simunalakula
sitikulembani nditenge kale
amene anandivotera ineyo. You see,
ndengati government to government ili short MCB, they should be open about that.
Exactly.
Ngati akamba za Malawians safunika bange handle ndanthu okuti
andachipani.
Yeah, that's why I think maybe the DC part would be neutral.
Chifukwa choti that proposal ndaimva, komano I'm not agreeing to that. I think what the government has to do ndimene ndalongosola, go down by district council. Pamene baja pa district council baja ndekuti agent wina aliyense akhalaso ndi office pamene bajapo imene adzigwira ntchito ndi labor office ya pa district council echa. Kaya anthu achoka kwa TA kwa constituency anthu onse azakapeza kuti akupezeka pamodzi, palibe wachipani amene ali involved pamene popo. MP kaya ndi ma MP afuna kuti azikakhalapo koma azikangokhalapo just to oversee kuti process kwenda bwanji. Koma if we are to succeed in this, if we are to make sure that there is accountability and there is transparency in this, we have to make sure that it's the government through the district council that is making sure kuti madongosolo akutani madongosolo akuchitika. Because I say ngati panopa tanazoti auti mwezi wa January mu January tinatolera 475 imene inabwera, panopa yafika pa $735,000 and approximately antu less than 1,000 mwina ka about 1,200 okay, which simply means kunena kuti if we are to send like antu 10,000 ndrama imene ngamabwere pa mwezi ndi ndrama yambiri. What if we send antu 100,000 ndi ndrama yambiri, which means the issue ya forex tikha kuti pang'ono pokha tatana nayo. So this has to be well planned and well coordinated ncholinga choti tikwanise zimene zikufunikazi.
Yeah, I mean, because that was just a proposal to say it should be government to government. We were yet to see kuti aziziendesa bwanji.
Of course.
Well, we still have more people that we need to send to Israel. I think they had given us a number to say we need this amount of Malawians. Can you be able to give us this amount of people to work here? So maybe we just wait to see what aiendesa banje. Zikhabe za government to government, obviously kukhala zokangana or kapena zikhabe ma agent mo or kapena if they can say tibange through the DCs.
No, government to government, it's an agreement that has to be there. Imene kubanga facilitate the process, okay? But it doesn't mean kuti my agent role yawe yachoka. The role is still there. But the thing is, there is an agreement between the government of Israel and the government of Malawi, which means unena kuti pali ma terms and conditions amene maboma amene akutani akusainirana. And as I said kuti zikuthandizira kunena kuti zichose ma fees ena amene anthu amalipira, which means anthu akapita kwa agent ndekuti agent akuzoa zoti zimene boma la Israel ndi Malawi la sainirana ndizi, which means anthu awasa kuenda kulipira ma fees awa there will be ma standard procedures amene akhalepo ndithu kuti nkhani ya ma fees ikuenda motere, and that has to be communicated across, which means kuti ma agent akuyenera akhale pansi trained or oriented ndi government of Malawi through the labor office or kapena in coordination in the government of Israel akuyenera aitane ma agent onse amene alembesa. And last time I said kunena kuti anthu akuyenera alembese bwino, we need reputable agents, anthu asaberedwe pamapeto pazonse. Ndipo akamagwira ntchito pa office pa office ya DC tizidziwa kuti awa agents yawo ndi yakuti, awa ndi yakuti, awa ndi yakuti, and akuvomerezeka kuti akudani akugwira ntchito. And aliyense azidziwa kuti mafizi amene tikumalipira tikamapita ku Israel ndi awa amene tikumatenga ngongole, ndipo ngongoleyo azitidula mperiod yakuti ndipo tiyibweza kwa miyezi yakuti.
And I think this knowledge should be public, because even right now, I don't even know what or whatever. I think where I'm the first trip, and to Ajagubida. Dina goes in there. Oh, Antura Mabanga recruits up Israel. I think it's not Kangaruza. I don't, unless if I just missed the news, but I didn't actually hear any of this. However, so I think the information should be public so that all Malawians should be aware. Because until now, they're interested. They don't even know what I am Bilabadi, Abide Banji, and stuff like that. So maybe also make the information public. Let people know what's required for someone to go and work in Israel. So that for those that are interested, they should register with the agents. Even the agents, they should also, their information should be public. How do we find this agent? And how do we apply and stuff like that? So I think that should be public. And on the decision of how best to run it in terms of Kudima agenti, Zama Fizena, Kuda Sama Kaleb and stuff like that, we'll find out Kudizi Tabanji. But it's good development to say the fruits of our labor is now coming. We have
started harvesting. That's good news.
So that is really good. And moving forward to that, I think government is involved in politics and stuff like that. I think, was it this week, we saw Kudi at DPP, they started some little demonstrations outside the parliament saying, actually, I'm like, these guys, they're not serious.
It was a whole video.
They're not serious. Kudi analeta kuda salo mu parliament. Chifuga anabana over the fight that
there's
they
been
had,
my issues, okay? We've been talking about these issues. Many parliament member kumana, right? So nkani zimene zinakula nkani ya leader of opposition godindi ndani. Okay, so
actually up to right now,
you see, it was triggered on Monday when they were supposed to respond to the SONA. Okay, so I speak of the parliament. Agude anabanga acknowledge anankhuma kuda alankhule ngati speaker ngati leader of opposition anavicha amene at DPP anasankha anabanga acknowledge kuti alankhule ngati mtsogoleri wa DPP. Osati leader of opposition. Okay, so this is not going to converse my guys at DPP because it was like, nah, what are you trying to say? Okay, of course now also parliament they are doing that. You know, there is an injunction and all that. So it's like it's complicated. Like when I tell you it's complicated, it's complicated.
I've been seeing the news and I'm like, why are these people also acting like kids? I think this is a matter of Kani, let's settle it once and for all. At DPP abange sit ndima leaders zao and this kaya kuti malamula kuti zikuenda banje and then finalize it.
Exactly.
Now Nkuma needs to know his place right now and maina vija na also atenge udindo ndikupitiliza koma osati kuti ina ndipasa udindo lelo ndikupita kuchita kunduzo so that you are not supposed to
kulankhula ndawawa
inu yonse mukuyenera zimene muyankhule zonse sitizitengera to account because you are not the one to speak on this matter. I feel that's not like angokanga songa kuti ndathosa phuzila mina kuziyendesela zinthu because I'm sure even when they were choosing this new leader now, they were supposed to know kuti malamula maenda mwakuti ndoti fesi tukuyenera kusankha munthu wina zakuti zisana bange pamene I think they're also acting out of emotions.
Of course,
because I feel like they're acting out of emotions and feelings right now kuti nankhumane so out of emotions and feelings kuti ineo stand malamula kona simunamalize kuti I'm still in position and I have the right to do ABCD. So that's just complicating the whole issue.
As we are saying, Panobet, Kukoti, kuli nankhumana pita onena kuti he's fighting his expansion in the DPP. Kuti mandicho seranji chipani. Tunena pano kuli mlandu umenewo. Pambali poti kuli mlandu onena kuti nankhumwa anatenga injunction at DPP afuna abange vacate injunction manager. Injunction yoti inakanika upangidwa kuchosedwa like in 2022.
I thought he was happy. I thought he said he's going to stand on his own.
No, because at this point now he's fighting for his position as leader of opposition. That's why wapidano wagamba mlandu wina onena kuti mwandicho siranje chipani. So mlandu mene ukagamulidwa ndekuti the moment anga nene kuti simukwenda kwacho sana nkhumwa chipani ndekuti anankhumwa is eligible now to be leader of opposition. That's why it's complicated. So ajawana kanizwa kulowa parliament. Now akanso kulowa parliament because they even gave their response to Sona panja pa parliament. You see? Kuti simutikanizwa kulowa parliament. Ifeyo zimene tikufuna kupanga contribute tibanga contribute panja pana. So anaficha anapereka ndondomeko zawo kwa blusha president zimene ananena kuti he has lost the election. Ndeto nena kuti ndona kuti anankhumwa, right? Anankhumwa akukakamira pampando pacha. Chifukwa chonena kuti iwo ngati munthu sangakhale pampando pacha. That is why sangazimire bawo. That is why I've said kunena kuti because the parliament imapanga recognize leader of the house amene ali wa kuchipani. Chifukwa kana thamangira ukatani ndukasuma kuti acho samchipani fachani. Cholinga kuti abwezere.
Now you want to know the reasons.
Cholinga kuti akhale no pampando pacha.
Yeah.
Okay? But as it stands, chifukwa cha injunctions amene aliko, that's why the parliament is still acknowledging Kondwani Nankhumwa as a leader of opposition. And anaficha akuvomerezedwa ngati mtsogoleri wa chipani cha DPP. Chifukwa chona kuti Anankhumwa sali DPP as it stands. Okay? So anthu aja anatulusidwa. Ndi atatulusidwa, in fact, siku lachiwiri Tuesday, it's when a secretary la chipani anayamba kumemeza anyamatawo kuti abwere in solidarity with their party. Kuti abwere pa parliament paja azacheza ndi akuluakulu awo, adzaime ndi akuluakulu awo. Okay? Ndi anabwera anthu aja. Okay? Amanamba kusonkhana ndi kubwera anyamata. So you know kuti zikayamba choncho zimakhaonena kuti zikupereka chiopsezo ku chitetezo. Okay? So chitetezo cha parliament, so parliament timaitenga kuti ndi malo amene akuyenera kutetezeka because it's an arm of government.
And so anthu amene amatetezera parliament amayenera kuwateteza anthu omwewo amene apanganso mademo panjapa. Ndenawo ndi amene akupanganso kozi chisokoni.
So nchifukwa pamapezo kuti pakubwera apolisi chifukwa akuona kuti okay inuyo mulololedwa inde kukhala apa koma bwanji anthu ena awo amene mukuwaita nawa akubwera bwanji. Okay? So zimene zija andale amadzipanga kuti for sympathy kuti wasatira wawo aime nawo limodzi, they should understand what they are going through. Nchifukwa chake anthu achamvezo takuyitanidwa. Ndi anthu achakuyitanidwa akunena kuti mawa aso tibwera pano tili ndi vigi kudena lachitatu. Nkana to MCV so nawanana kuti tukakolopa kumandaka mudzi.
But then I was even wondering, all these years, I don't think if they ever did go clean up that place, maybe I missed the news. But all these years, I've never heard any party going to say Tukukakonza, Kamandagamu. I've never heard it. This was my first time. Out of nowhere, now you want to come and Kukonza. I see that. I think I'm a Gonza because schools go there. Kugaona as a trip chanchani ndepa makalabe always I think intact
ndi chinthu cha boma in short. That's what we can say, ndi chinthu cha boma. All right,
yo no akuchitenga no songa cha chipani chawo just because kamuzoza MCB now akuchitenga kuti ichi ndi cha MCB, this is our property.
That's the same way DPP maatenga manda a bingu ngati achipani osati.
But I actually think maybe we cannot really run away from it. Because everybody will still, the party, people belonging to this party will take it as their own thing, not really like for everybody as well.
But you have to understand, once you get to that position, you're no longer yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? You no longer belong to your people. It means iwe ndikatundu ajani, waboma. Wanive said. So even abale yako, sama kalandi say, pankhani ajani, pankhani ya iweyo. Once you get to that position. So nchifukwa chake ngakhale boma lakhala likupempha pakati pa kukambirana ndi akubanja la DP la Uchenla Mutharika kuti tufuna manda ajani, manda a bingu tizasamala ifeyo, because it's a responsibility of the government to look after manda ama president. So nchifukwa chake takhala ndi zinthu ngati zimenezo. But what you have to know is, yes, they are attached to a political party, but we have to know kuti they belong to the government. Okay? So anthu aja anabwera kuzakonza pamalo pamanda a mtsogoleri wa chipani chawo yemweso ndikatundu wa boma. Okay? So that for me, I would tell kuti it was just bad timing, but it was a response to what the people was doing. Okay, which for me I feel like it was not good if it's inciting violence.
Yeah.
Because we knew
and they're too close to each other.
Okay, so the reason why awaso anapanga mobilize anthu awo kuti abwere ukuku, it's because paliso awo amene apanga mobilize anthu awo abwere ukuku. So when you whenever you want to try to do anything, we're gonna respond. That was the thing.
It's just February, and the drama that's happening in Parliament and just with the political parties is just too much already. And I don't even know. Igama figure 2025.
September, October, December, January.
There's a lot happening.
Exactly.
And this is just the beginning of this drama. Because the campaign igamba with everybody coming, Nima manifesto, and to new people coming in, joining politics and everything.
Because there's a lot that we are not ready for. Okay, kulizambiri because panoba there are a lot of people amenesidu kuzwa kuti direction yawo iyo ndiyo tani. Okay, already anankuma drama yawo ndimene yoyo, we don't know kuti zonsezi zikataka luza abwera ndiyo tani. Already kuli UTM kumene ndi chipani chacho kumene nthawi ina yake samazitenga ngati ali mboma situzwa so tabwera ndizo tani.
Atulukira nthawi amabwera
situzwa so tabwera action ndiyo tani.
Ikamene ndikira tiona UTM no ma members.
Exactly. Kuli anthu oti already andana a prophet akumachinga. A prophet mbewa kumachinga nayambisaso chipani chawo. So pompano timvaso nawo atayamba kugawa nsalu kupanga mauteni misonkhano zinthu ngati zimenezo. So we are looking forward to those moments.
And I think the last time elections pajakunabwera the last guy Chikomeni kuti akuyimirira president and the vice president a vice president mayage. And I think somebody was like, "Kuma guys, I can't believe we're coming from that. We joke as a country." Now looking back, I'm like, "Kuma Tazina, what do we even allowed to say? As much as there's freedom of everybody doing whatever." Kuma, I'm like, that was crazy. That was crazy. What qualifies this woman to even be the vice president?
Come on, okay, because Zulu ndimamvera public lecture yameki. Okay, so apparently you'll be shocked to understand kunena kuti president sufuna ma qualification nanga tumalankhula chizungu you're okay.
I
was shocked. Panali ma qualification as a member of parliament, ma qualification as
those are the qualifications.
Komano as a president iwe ngokhala wazaka 35 ndikumapita huko.
You can be a president.
Ndikumalankhula chizungu chabwino. You can be a president.
I see as good analemba kuti chizungu chabwino. Kapena chizungu chongo chike wewe chifacho
kuti udzita upanga communicate ndi anthu. You can be a president. So ndi ufulu wa Malawi aliyense. Even today if you are 35, I'm not 35, so I think unfortunately I cannot be the president. Singabanga now contest in the next year.
But I like the age, the starting age though.
Yeah.
I think 35 is pretty much okay because by 35 somebody is probably matured, is knowledgeable.
Though I cannot vote for someone who is 35, like I can't.
As a president?
Yeah.
Why not?
That's a serious office, man.
Yeah, but why
That's
not?
my opinion.
I kind of, okay.
That's my opinion.
Even though I'm anina kuti, they say kuti, antuakula kunda mina ndinzeru kuti as gogo ndandanet.
Yeah.
Ndizoona. However, it's not, and it is even and stuff like that. However, it's not good. Muntu can be younger than you. That means you cannot learn something from them, or they cannot contribute something.
Yeah.
Some people are they're very knowledgeable that they can still be able to run that position. So for me, I don't think the age factor really matters to me. If you're about 35 and I feel like you have what it takes, you're very promising that you can run that position, I would vote for you, because at the end of the day, it's about choosing a leader that will actually take this country to another level.
It's not for babies.
Because
I'm a zero. Because that guy, Chiro president, the Chiro for a woman maziwa.
Where you're 35, you're lulling people. I mean, in these 80, 70, 60, they've been in this game more than you. They know better than you. No,
No,
you're a 35-year-old president. Malawi banova, tell me, kuparament ujagola zimi dala and talk about.
Komano, we talk about experience.
Okay,
these are the people that have been in the game. So ukamala nkula udzira mwina zinzoti unawerenga unamva, okay? And udzira nkula ndi anthu onena kuti they have lived those experiences that you're talking about. So that's why, for me, I will tell you kuti I would vote for someone like maybe mwina from 50. I'll be comfortable kuti I say anyamara maskando so wambira masaji.
I know, Jibana. No, I think for me it's the age factor not really like an important factor to me, but it's just a thing. Can you lead us if you can lead us, I'm good with you. Komano. And also the other thing is, for me, it's about can you lead? And another thing is, it's about what can I say? I think the experience is also very important. Komabe, I would like a young leader. Komano okulangiza akala antu akula. The people that have the experience. And it's okay. You will be the leader. You're going to get every decision that you make. You're going to be consulting with these guys that know more than you. But we need somebody fresh. We need some 21st century type president. I think that's why sometime Chilima wanted to stand for president. A lot of people were in support because I think they wanted somebody fresh. Somebody that we can maybe easily
vote for him.
That we can easily reason with and stuff. I think that's why when Chilama came on board, good looking man, young man, energetic. No, but I'm just saying presentation is so. No, we're also talking about presentation.
Mavodela good looking.
Ai, chakwela sondwa bobo.
Kudzuka kwa mzibambo. Pamene ife timamva mfundo ngono ta mfundo izi zachi mwana izi.
I'm talking about presentation, not looks. We have had presidents. Commando, I feel like our presidents are not so bad. All of them. Talk about Kamuzu,
so
Peter. Presentation.
Who? Commando.
Pali bofana ndo unanje.
That's also the presentation. That presentation is presentable.
Yeah. Okay. So what we were trying to say was, it's the political ground. Yangoyamba banopa the drama. We are expecting so much. Right? I
kind of feel like Yangoyamba emergency meeting is daily. We're gonna be coming here. Kuri and to the Ankulane. Hectic. And I think talking about DPP as well. I just saw that DPP has said sinangantu tinasiya kubanga print ma national IDs. Ma national IDs, I think the other day minute kagamba za ma license, ma passport. We also talked about the IDs kuda nasiya print kale. So now because of that, and Malawi then I sana bange register kumamblilo olena mwina na bange expire my ID au pano balibe my ID. And knowing kuti tukupita nthawi ya campaign. They have suggested that nthawi ya campaign, nthawi ya banga vote. Alole wina aliyense kuti athe kuvota whether ali ndi ID kapena ayi chifukwa chonena kuti kulibe ma ID ndesi chifukwa cha anthu kuti akanena kuti ndibe ID koma ndikufuna kuvota. Ndeno issue imene ndimene DPP anena koma of course sanapange conclude kuti zikhala choncho kapena ziyenda bwanji. Angopempha kuti zitakhala choncho bwanji. And what do you think about that?
I say ndichisawawa. That's, to be honest, I'll begin with saying kuti ndichisawawa. That cannot happen. Chifukwa chonena kuti looking back ku mbiri ya awazo lembalembawa kuyambira nthawi imene anakhazikitsidwa kuti tizikhala ndi zaunzika and the like. First thing I would say kunena kuti those agencies amakhala controlled by the ruling party, by the ruling the chipani chimene chikulamula boma limene likulamula nthawi imeneyo. Pandiva I say mbuyomu kwakhala kukudandaulidwa chama 2014 mu 2013 2014 kumadandaulidwa ma registration kumajambulidwa like ma center chakuphalombe uku ana atabwera ana zaka 12 ana zaka 13 ti ana atitabwera kuti tuzalembesa kuchani tuzalembesa ku NRP kuti atipase taunzika. And we were seeing that if we are to go down into my Facebook mundu kapanga dig deep into that, those posts are still there kuti nthawi imene zimachitika. So ndizoti wani zimachitika nthawi ine yonse. It's controlled. Those agencies are controlled. Now to say kunena kuti chifukwa chonena kuti simukuprinta ndiye tufuna kuti anthu muzangolola wina aliyese kuvota. They're
taking a government for their advantage.
Was this way? Like there's no kind of control kuti mudziwe kuti Ngugi wa alibe ID avota kangati.
Olo Zaka voting is about Zaka. Then we know again mwina ali ndi chithupi chongoneka ngati anafika Zaka 18 azingona kuti ine ndi Zaka 18 mudziwa bwanji maya ngati avomeza kuti mwana wanga ali Zaka 18 akuloledwa kuvota avota.
Yeah, you know? So I think for me I would say kunena kuti it's too early to make that judgment kuti anthu adzangovota ngakhale alibeza unzika because tili nthawi wandive tili nthawi. Of course registration iyamba cham September, October, November, December, it's when make you do the registrations. So panopa it akhoza panga zimene zikufunika kuti zipezeke. It's just a matter of asking the government to fund NRB because of the mission that is ahead of them. If the mission ahead of them is to register and to adzakhale kuti eligible to register to vote, what you have to do panopa is fund the NRB. When you fund the NRB, it means kunena kuti they will be able to produce to register anthu amene angokwanisa zaka 18 kapena adzakwanisa zaka 18 pomwe adzafika nthawi yovota kuti akhale ndi zaunzika. Ncholinga kuti akakhala ndi chaunzika akakwanisa ukalembesa kuti akavote, because zimene amalankhula anavicha anena kuti iwo she specified kuti makamaka ku southern region ndi kumene anthu sakulembedwa kutanthauza kuti mwina ku central region akulembedwa, mwina ku north akulembedwa. So it's politically said kunena kuti ndiye kuti mukupanga zotheka kunena kuti kwathuku anthu ambiri asalembese koma kwanuku anthu ambiri alembese, knowing kuti kwanuku ndi umene matenga mavoti ambiri. Okay, but for me I'll tell you kunena kuti it's too early to just judge kunena kuti anthu azangovota. Tell the government to channel ma funds, ma resources to NRB. Ngati pali zinthu zimene zikuvuta ma materials agulireni chifukwa chonena kuti anthu alembedwe ndicho linga chonde pakhale accountability ndithu.
I feel like I actually strongly agree with that, to say they would rather fund NRB because
exactly
pandrama zimene zimapita kuzinto zosiyana I'm sure ngadafuna kuti pakhale ndondomeko pasakhale ziwawo nthawi ya voting and all these other things, because obviously ngatayamba panopa this is just February ayiwunikira kale nthawi ya mavoti kuti kodi zinthu zathu ziyenda bwanji. That's why they're now even starting to bring these issues up to say no ifeyo tikufuna mwakuti ndeno for this to be kuti zinthu ziyende bwinobwino they would rather kuti apange fund like you said, they would rather fund NRB and who once amene sana bange register amene bange expire they should have a chance to register kuti asazanamize chinachi chose kuti ine sina vote for the idea ndiganize and everything like that, because tikakonzano that part which means my election at hazaenda bwino koma ineyo ndichita kuona kuti izizi ngati sizikonzedwa pano kukhala chipwirikiti because you're talking about anthu otalibe ID. Ine nditha kuzozo kuti nditha kukhala kulongwe kuno central ndi voter right kupita kwina ndine na ndilibe ID because also we're not in the system. We're not in the system where if my fingerprint akandipanga chonchi inionesa kuti you already casted your vote or whatever, there isn't, our system doesn't have anything like that. So I can go to Nzuzu, I can go to chimulu cha anthu chithoma banga travel like that, increasing the votes of whoever that they want to be in power. So that would be very chaotic.
I think let's look for alternatives.
Number one in the funding.
Funding. Ngati funding ya makadi kuti tipange produce makadi palibe. Tiyangane kodi ndi zinthu zina zimetenga gwirisa ntchito. Zoti at least munthu adzakhala kuti ana pangidwa certify kuti wafika polandira unzika.
Sanga printer mapepa template.
Kandi paper la kandi chani. At least ikalonera kuti ili ndi information yoti cannot be duplicated. Right? But we have to improvise that. Ndicho linga chonena kuti when it's time for people to register, because even Make is on the campaign kunena kuti we want people to register to vote. And timalimbikitsidwa kuti tipange register to vote. And izizi zimene akunenas if it's true kunena kuti it's only ku southern region kumene anthu sakulembesa koma ngakhale materials ndochepa kulembedwa ku chigawo chapakati ndi kwina kulikonse tinene pamenepo kuti ndiye kuti INRB akulolera kugwiritsidwa ntchito ndi anthu ena. But they have to be neutral, they have to save the nation, which means ngati ma resources alipo ochepa, ma resources apite ku Chikwawa, ma resources apite ku Salima, ma resources apite ku Kalonga, ochepa omweyo we have to utilize them. Ndicho linga choti akwanire. Okay, osati kungoti ma resources alipo ochepa ndi tizingolemba ku Lilongwe, tizingolemba ndizo awawa enawo apanga interpret kuti mukupanga chifukwa china kuti ndi kwanu koma abwera anthu ambiri o voter, so you want more votes, which is not supposed to be like that.
And so looking into this, I think technology has already improved right now. Would rather tikale mu system, you know, kunja kujet so hard kuti muntu tawe. You know why? Because everything you're already in the system. They will know from your house, your car, where you work, everything is in record. Pamene kuno utakuna madzina kuti ndine wakuti dzina isa utopita kwina kanena kuti ndine wakuti how will they verify kuti wewe ndine wakuti? Because if you bring tikanena kuti give us your your lease documents.
Yeah.
Or but so they're not serious like that. Good ajire one. Ninkon a bank. You see what the bank do? Adi tima jambula map up to right now. We draw a map. Are you serious? So that already shows we are really way behind in terms of security wise for even us as the citizens of this country. Like something needs to be done. I feel like there has to be a proper procedure where we're in record. We should be in record because that way it will reduce a lot of crime. It will reduce a lot of duplicate of some things. And when amabangas into kawiri.
Because the systems they doesn't speak to each other.
Yeah,
because
they need to be
the
coordinated.
same information imene yakwena bia mafuna awaso kwa mafuna yemweyo kama banga passport. Awaso kwa mafuna yemweyo kama banga license. So if there was a system to make sure that information oseja imakhala pamozi kuti ukapita ukukangonena dzina lako lokha.
Kunja from movies and stuff like that. You say your name. They find everything. If you have committed a crime before, they will know. Report in China again. The moment they just put your name or your picture, verify even your face, you'll be in the system. And we need to get there. I really wish Malawi can get there where our records are in the system,
I wanted to interject on that one because the ambition to put everyone within the records, like be it government records or maybe different companies that are holding our data, is there.
Okay.
But you see, people are so worried about the emergency of control that governments have when they have your data.
Okay.
So take a case of China where you have the government knows everything about you. They even know what you like and what you hate. And then they do what we call social classification. And if you make a mistake, you are punished within the system. So you're more or less like you're living in a robotic world. People in America, which is one of the advanced countries, are also part of that. You have a social security number that connects you to everything. But other people choose to live in a different setup, right? Where they have their own private property. And they don't want to be traced by the government because they feel like you are deprived of your freedom. And that's the same situation that will come later on. And even other people that don't have a national ID, they argue for the same. We feel like we are not independent if we give everything to the government. What is your position around safety, independence, and government control of your data? So now you're looking at how sometimes things can get complicated when your data is out there with these people and they can use it for other things. Do you think that has a bearing for people not wishing to register? Or people, Malawians don't care. It's just that the capacity is not there for people to register. Or when they register, so fine, let's register everyone. Do you think people will still register? Or they'll feel like, no, I don't have to register because if I register,
they'll know everything about
me and I don't have control over my decisions.
I mean, I feel like as much as that's the case, maybe security-wise, they'll know everything about you, but it's still also important for the country to have everybody's records. Because that way, Sangamanami with numbers even, Sangamanami about, I mean, you know, these are the people registered, these are the people that voted. You're not going to duplicate that.
Let me give you an example for what is happening in the US. In the US right now, they have elections in November, right? And you know they're still fighting for the elections that happened where Donald Trump lost. And one of the reasons they're fighting is they're saying that the digital system of voting was leaked. So the first one, 2016, where Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump, the argument is Donald Trump collaborated with Russia to steal the elections. Now, the previous one, 2020, they are saying that it was now the Biden administration and other people who worked behind the scenes to use that. Do you know what people are asking for now? They're asking for a manual
Now they want money. Now they want to be Malawi.
This is America. and people are fighting for manual. They're saying we need a manual system.
Yeah.
If it's not a manual system, then we're not doing it.
I kind of feel like every system is collapsed. Manual, digital, it's collapsed. No, it is really collapsed, but it's controlled.
In terms of your safety, in terms of knowing that, okay, at least you have to be registered.
Yeah.
At least you have to be known by the system, so that whether you are voting manual or electronic in whatever format, you are recognizable. That's the bottom line. But you have to think about these things. Because remember, even the previous elections, there were all these allegations of duplications of numbers. So this is going to be an issue.
But everything has disadvantages and advantages. So when everybody's registered, it also can help in reducing a lot of crimes, because there are a lot of cameras everywhere. I think Malawi will not be my camera in our cities and stuff like that. I think so they catch them manually. But it's easy. They see a footage, they put you in the system, try to scan your face and see. You will be caught right away. Fingerprint. I think I don't know Gadama fingerprint. I don't know if
it's still happening.
It's happening. Fingerprint. No. I mean like how if you go kuna go to wabed ngatuna gwira kunja kuja there so kuti apanga fingerprint you kuti awodziwe kuti
kumalawi kuno
we haven't gotten there. Kunya, that's why they believe in wiping. They wear gloves.
Right? So, but anyway, this is a very important discussion. And I think next year is going to be, even, not next year, but when the registration starts in September, it's going to be a serious conversation around registration. Yeah. Who is being registered? What are the criteria of registering someone? And then issues to do with, are you just registered for the sake of this election, or you're registered to be in the system of the government, so that social security and all those things are part of the package for you?
Yeah.
But also going forward, it's an issue of how organized are we in terms of knowing who we are, knowing our people. Do we have all the data? Of course, if you go in other places, they'll say they have all the data, but we have all the data for our citizens, and are these citizens understood? Can we trace them? Can they find you? If you move from one place to another, can they find you? What are they using to trace you? Yeah. What are the mechanisms in this when you're moving from district A to another district?
The hard way or the manual way.
So it's tough. It's tough. Like for me, I would support it and the security wise, as you have said. The security wise, I'm accountable safe. Like when something happens and then
this only works for you when you are now. When you're in trouble and you want something, you want goodies into that was granted. How did it happen? Yeah. Now that's when you actually want this information. When you're not in need, you actually think it's not important. It's only when you're in need that's when you realize, information need him. Let's just say, like some elections, when you're a president, you feel like anaran. Yeah, this is when it's gonna be important to say to register.
Of course.
Yeah. Then you know what you are verified and it's all true. But it's easy. How best can you gonna trace it? How are you gonna trace it? But for me next year, I'm ready to vote. I've never voted actually, unfortunately. Really? I've never, because I think the other years
you're that young.
No, last year I think before that, no. So I think not last year, I mean the last elections. But next year I'm ready to vote. Like it's gonna be my first time voting and I'm ready for it because I feel like the vote that I'm gonna make will determine so many things. Will change so many things. They say one vote counts. I mean, 50 plus 1 or 51 here. It was a kind of vote. Yeah.
We understand you. The excitement.
Festive voter.
Festive voter.
Festive voter excitement.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Who's that the beza?
No, but Master Tari now, I was just like, there's no point. Because I feel like, no, a vote really counts. Yeah, it really carries weight. Because I think I had this mentality of like, it doesn't matter whether I vote or not. The winner will still be the winner. Nothing is going to change. My vote doesn't count. So I feel like they need to actually help in government, whoever that's in place, or Hamigo, or whoever. Because like I'm saying, me, I also had this mentality, it doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, whoever that's going to be president, every decision that they're going to make, how they're going to run the country, it's going to affect you either way. True. So that one vote of yours still counts. So achinyamata I think amakhandi chibwana it doesn't matter koma no I think tilimbikisa achinyamata nthawi yovota ikabwera kuti azivota wenenso I'm convinced that I need to vote.
Yeah, so what we are saying is kunena kuti a DPP yafulumira kujaja kunena kuti ayi anthu adzavote asanalembesa teni tiapempha ena B akhazikise ndondomeko zoyenerera ndiyo lenga yona kuti anthu alembese akalembesa ngati nzika akalembese kuti akavote.
Or an alternative if this cannot work.
Yes.
But it needs to work. However, in case of tough circumstances, let's find an alternative. Yokuti zienda bwanji ka paper like I don't know. You guys need to find. Yes, you guys need to find a way to make sure people are recorded and there's proof yonena kuti iwe wavota kale usakavote somalo ena. That way tisakhale sotukangana za my elections. Let's have smooth. They're never smooth, but let it be better. We know better now, so let's do better. We have enough time to prepare, so let's do better. But so on that issue, we're gonna find out kuti zitabanji, but we were just like trying to see our input. Kuti mina unene wawa chifaja zakuti koma mwina banji njira izi ndizi zitachitika to avoid that. So we'll see. We'll be following up to see kuti zimezo zienda banji. But also on the other recent developments, since our culture devalued and there's been high cost of living right now, I think there's been new development with the Chief Justice to say on the payment kuti now azilandila 2 million. I think it's been wrapped up to 2 million. Whether it's that's for the house allowance. Whether retired or you're still in power.
Komada, nkhani ya allowance just in general.
2.2 million actually.
Nkhani ya allowance just in general. Okay, of course it's not just judiciary and all that. We have to know kunena kuti kuboma kwa anthu amayikiridwa masalary zochepa. Okay, and the people survives because of my allowance. So of course kumakhala ndithu ma allowance ma benefits amene amaposa so even salary yako, you know, and these are people we're talking about ma CEOs, ma director, ma agency, ma government agency akuluwa amapezeka zoti akulandira ma allowance ma benefits, right? Ngati mwina house allowance yo
and even gym allowance for the kids.
Kwangu alipirira umene just school allowance ndekuti ana onse amalipirira. We are not talking about even mazimu yoti 100% and all that, health insurance. I mean everything.
Ndona ngati anthu ena Malawi muno
everything
alibe sadziwa mavuto amene amalawi ena fetima kumana nawo because zinthu zawo zonse zidabwinobwino because apena ni madeboti comment guys anthu
sadziwa kuti magesi amatha kunja kuno
magesi amazima
madzi amakudulira
magesi amazima anthu ena they're living in places where magesi azima although there's already a backup in case magesi azima.
So ena bill ya kunyumbako ya madzi makhala kuti ili ku company akuyenera pange voucher alipire, mainisi awo ali ku company, fuel awo ali ku company, nyumba yawo inde kuti ku voucher ichoke ku office akalipire.
The only thing they have to do is buy groceries.
Everything. When he said ndikuti ndrama yawo ija akalandira si mmene mungayigwiritse ntchito imene mungayigwiritse ntchito yanu mukalandira, because yanu mukalandira ndikuti rent yanu ichoka pomwe paja, anzanu yanu yawo sikuchoka pamene pachapa. So nkhani ya allowance ndi nkhani so ina imene imatithera ndrama pa dziko lapansi pano pa Malawi pano.
I remember there was a time ijana bana kuti ma conference source majanchana samapite kujani ati kusalima chifuka janda. I think one of the issues was money wise.
Yeah, of course. Saka tamakauda joka ma office mwa
apita. Ndep makandama zambi being given to these guys for allowances and stuff like that. However, I feel like allowances should be there. Komano mwina zingo kalabe
padzikhala ndondomeko yenera kuti allowance yo iperekedwe. Okay, timadziwa kuti maofisi imwe anthu amatha kupasula ma allowance ngati anakagwira ntchito kwina kwake basi zinthu ngati zimene zozo, which is something not allowed, you know. So tivomereze pano kuti nkhani ya ma allowance kaya ma house allowance sikokhala kwa Chief Justice ku judiciary kwayi, it's everywhere mbomamo. And ndi ujeni mbali imodzi imene ikutenga misonkho yathu kwambiri. So I don't know, mwina we'll wait for the day where we'll have someone onena kuti adzanena kuti ayi idzita dzichosani.
Also ndondomeko yake bukweni kuti kodi za masalary ama position anthu ma politicians, the president and whoever kuti amaenda bwanji kweni and allowance also kuti ndizingati tiziziwaso kuti anthu athu akudya ndalama zake.
Tipanga kafukufuku tsiku linake tidzabwere bwinobwino ndi dongosolo nena kuti awa salary yawo ndi because anthu aja ndi ma public servants. Okay, so being my public servants ndizona kuti zinthu zawo sizobisa ayi zimakhala pamtetere fachoti we are funding them ndi misonkho yathu. So we will come here koma imakhala information nena kuti safuna kuti tiidziwe. We will come here with a well detailed stuff yonena kuti awa salary yawo ndi 300,000 koma amalandira house allowance ya 600,000 amalandira fuel allowance wa 200 ma allowances ma benefits oti amaposa even salary yako and even more times 2 times 3.
Nkaniso ndiyo kuti nthawi imene umapanga raise ma salary ya anthu ena ndena you know they should also think of other civil servants or amene akugwira kuti nawonso masala awo akwezedwe. I think ndaona kuti pompano amanese and afunaso kuti masala awo kuti akwezedwe. They are fighting for that. I don't know if it's been concluded already. And other stakeholders as well. Ndichinjo kuti chabwino mukamakwezera anthu enawo anthu amadya bwino fama khandi allowance chanchani pamene anthu ena amangodalira salary yoka o allowance andoti nditochepese so tisangapange
kananji muboma mumakhala structure ndithu kuti sumalandira allowance driver sumalandira allowance yofanana ndi abwana.
Of course. And that's okay. Those positions, I think those things should be there and it's fine because komano nkhandi yokuti zikhawina isazikhaba kusanga pa position yake yo azilandirabe chokwanira you know menenena uzaka makweza kuna kuli wasoso azekweza. I think that way it's gonna be fair. That way it won't be too much on ayi mene yachuluka mumpasilanji chief justice allowance 2 million yose and that just allowance mwina imafika mpakana you figure 5 million so mwina tikapanga budget yose because that's just house allowance. There's fuel, there's ABCD, so zonse zitoka kuti zikupiti 5 million so itomaka ule kukwana. So as you're doing that, also think about the other people kuti nawonso panopandirama panopayache pamphamvu kumene so raise everybody's salaries.
Even
right
member
now.
of parliament nthawi nake ma MP ankanena kuti tifuna muziti pasabe ndalama tikachoka pa ujeni pa muziti pasandalama tizilandirabe which was like man what's that ndikungoti onongera ndalama basi.
But anyway, tiona kuti zinthu zizienda bwanji as we move forward but for today this is all we had planned for you guys. Sharing inputs on what's been going on. Valentine and the politics. I think most of the times the highlights is always politics because there's so much happening. So and adding up on the Valentine sinangati namba ndi za Valentine ndakumbukira on my way here I was watching Times TV. I think I watched the
Lelo si Maendesa?
No.
Maendesedo?
Tinaendesedo.
Okay.
So I was watching Komado Hen.
No.
Anyway, so I was watching date. I think they were doing a promotion, za Valentine. Would you win a date with Onesimus and stuff like that? So I saw this date, Onesimus and this girl. I think the girl was the one that won the date with him. I think what I wanted, the Valentine was, I think it was good. It's in Malizise, but I think it was good, whatever, good gesture. But I think my only issue was to just talk about women in general. To just say, guys, or not just women, because of this lady in particular. Because I saw how she was handling her knife. And I feel like, guys, this is a position I was into Zina. Etiquette, table manners, even posture, like how you sit when dining. I know Gudi Magolambiri, Mina Tazina sa position now, but these are things that we need to learn. Because umabita gugulu, umajira manyazi. Paliso antena gagula gulu. Actually, mpagana banova, they don't know how to use a fork and knife. Koma umabita besizo di manta. Sizo di ntazo kumala kwa sukumeno tobido gaji ansima. Malena, there's gonna be high tables where you're gonna need to use a fork and knife. So learn etiquette, please, girls. Groom yourself. Learn how to use a fork and knife. Because this girl was struggling. I don't know if she got it right. But no. That was my only issue that I observed. Etiquette, guys. Let's learn. It cannot just be women. As a bamboso. Posture. Her posture, she was like this. And I feel like you need to sit Bino because I think her sitting was more like Woody. I don't know how I can put it. More like she's not really comfortable or she's shy or ajida manta or something like that. And they posture. And then not just a hot celebrity of that man. Imagine.
Chris Brown dinner.
To go down, so maybe I can start sweating. No, but man, etiquette. Girls, please, let's learn to, how to use some of these things. Groom yourself nicely, posture, how you sit, how to use a fork and knife, table manners. Let's learn. For those of you that don't know yet, please, shame on you. Go and learn. And now and then, just in a bank now comment is the Kingstones. I think actually that ruga. Now Friday. It was good. I think they've really improved from the first one to I don't know if I got to see on your commander on Friday. I think they've really improved, to be honest. I think Panova Bola ako. But then my only issue was you're going for dinner. Dorothy now. This was Dorothy. Okay. I think she took her parents for a Valentine dinner. Okay. So you're going for dinner, you're indoor, it's dark. Why are you wearing tinted glasses? Oh. Like, guys, and I know what my celebrities so I don't know why do celebrities do this. They're always even Malawi, some of them also if you do that, come on guys, you're indoor. Sunglasses. Tinted sunglasses. Those are for outside. And even my glasses so they need to be clear. My glasses so and I come with glasses, I wanted to even show you guys. They need to be clear. There's no way it's hot, it's dark. I'm in tinted glasses unless I'm hiding something. Doesn't make sense. But it doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to be for outside. If you're here inside, wear clear glasses. If you still want to, maybe if the sunglasses are part of your outfit, at least wear clear glasses. But if you're outside, wear tinted glasses, not inside. So I saw this and I was like, throughout, you're talking with your parents. Tinted sunglasses? Are you for real? I don't know fashion without in detail. But as much as I know, as a fashion designer or a fashion critic, no, you do not wear sunglasses for you in a tinted indoors. And it's even dark. Unless it will be it's like, okay, it's part of the swag, yes, but not indoor.
I think
no, like remove the glasses. Me and I was like, oh, the swag. My glasses, it's adding a vavavum. Like no. And time is gone. My guys, stop it.
I've also been wanting to comment on the Kingstones because we talked about the first episode here, but I think we can finish with this. Mine is just an observation. I've not been watching them Pagadipa. Okay. What I want to say is Kupanga reality TV show. It's expensive. I mentioned that. Yeah. And I say it means you live a secret life. It means you don't post of your current status. You don't post on your social medias, right, about what is happening now. And then 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, this is our announcement on Litete TV. That's not a Litete TV show. Okay? So what happens is those people should have should control their socials, their social medias. They don't upload anything. They don't just upload anything. Okay,
no, that's actually true.
They don't just upload anything. You upload it. Ukamaonesa chintu chimakhaonena kuti episode jatuluka anthu aonera. So you're free then, to post.
Just like what musicians do. Exactly. They know the importance of if you're supposed to premiere something. Yeah. So ngambe kuduonesa. Mina so ukamayandikila moja. You can use the behind the scenes as promos, but not showing us everything that happened. We need to be surprised because if ngatitaona kale kuti azeza nampanga kale surprise. What's happening
because I've said it's a controlled life.
It has to be.
Mapanga my reality show. If you find out more about them, my bodyguard. You can't even take a picture of them.
Because for them it's about like numbers as well.
All that.
You don't know about what's happening, so you want to watch to see what's happening.
You should see what's happening in their life. But today, I've seen my post pa social media kuti ali mu studio South Africa and all that, and then naona post ina kuti amakalandirana and all that. Those are the things that we will see. Tsiku lina lake mmajani ma episode yawo. So that's not a reality TV
I know.
show.
I thought
that's not how they should live. Now on them, they need to control their social media. They don't post anything. Like you have to control that. You have to post.
I totally agree.
So casos many because and kunja kujasa makauti they are in agreement with the my partners and all that. And amajita kwa if this goes out and mwina episode yatu is akauti ilibe manambers yanchane and sina bangiza kuti it's your fault because you let people you already have an idea of what is coming. You are free to post about something. Zote mwina kandizapa set and all that after it's been filmed.
Yes. So, no, that's actually true. And I don't know what I'm trying to jangaria to masungas this menezozo. I'm sure they still wanna update us, but maybe they will learn. They will learn. If you're shooting a reality show, everything we need to learn about you guys from the reality show. If you're showing us, show us Zina. Anyway, I have 2 glasses. Guys, I cannot be in here with my tinted glasses like this and talking to hand. Like no way, I'm inside. If I have to use the sunglasses, Chabun, if this interview was being done outside. Cool. I would
use that.
I have clear glasses. Actually, I work with 2. I know. Okay. I work with 2 glasses. So if I wanted to have sunglasses today, that means I would have worn this one. That means you can see me and I can see, and it's clear. They're just fashion glasses where I can be with them anyway. For my Zizu Zodi, you are tinted. You are in a closed door, guys. This is all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Do not. Anyway, when it comes to like what people wear, I observe a lot, and I'm just like, yo, no. So I spoke from my heart. But anyway, guys,
I hope you are free.
It's been lovely having you guys be there, listen to us. And be there again, same time, same place. As usual. We're going to be right here.
Of course.
Until next time, keep watching Podcast Malawi. Goodbye.
See you.